Every leader carries a fire waiting for the right moment to be awakened. You felt it stirring, the sense that your voice was meant for more, that your words could move people, if sharpened. Only a rare few crossed the line into the realm of riveting communicators. The realm you are stepping into now. Builders with presence, leaders with gravity, voices that cut through noise. This is who you are becoming. No one rises alone. Every elite communicator was shaped, forged, guided. And the one who will lead you forward arrives now. Your guide, your mentor, Darren Hardy.
Hello and welcome inside this specially designed riveting theater. This inside here is where influential leaders will be forged. This is where the beginning ends. The end of invisibility, of missed moments, of being underestimated, overlooked, and out-persuaded. Today, the tide turns. The influence uprising begins. Let me tell you the truth, okay? One that nobody else wants to say out loud. The biggest threat to your success, to your greater goals, to your financial future. It's not your competition. It's not the economy. And it's not AI taking over. The biggest threat to everything that you have built and everything that you want to achieve is your communication. Your ability to captivate attention and activate action. If you can't move people, you won't matter. Not in the boardroom, not on Zoom, not in this economy. And that's what we're here to change. The Riveting Strike Team launches now. You're at ground zero, and you were chosen for a reason. Look, I know who I'm talking to. You're a builder, a creator, a strategist, somebody who's poured their life into solving real problems. But here's the painful truth. When the time comes to present your idea, you freeze, you ramble, you fumble the open, and then you walk away thinking, damn it, I missed it. Not because the idea wasn't great, but because your message didn't land. You couldn't bridge the gap between what you know in your head, what you have in your heart, and what they needed to feel in their heart. Here's the part that will make you want to punch a wall. Your competitors with weaker products and half-baked solutions, they're winning. Not because they're better, but because they present better. They make mediocre ideas sound extraordinary, while you make extraordinary ideas sound, well, ordinary. So you're not losing to better companies, you're losing to better communicators. While you've been perfecting your craft, they've been perfecting their influence. And in the modern age, the best idea doesn't win. The best presented idea wins. And in today's attention economy, the leader who can't communicate doesn't just lose, they disappear. They become invisible. You know this sting. You felt it. Type yes in the chat if you felt this exact frustration. Yeah, I see it. I see you. Every one of you. What I'm telling you is that you're not alone. You are surrounded by creators and inventors and executives and entrepreneurs who can build positively impactful solutions, but struggle to deliver persuasive presentations. And today, everything changes. Because for 3+ years, I have been building something to fix this problem permanently. Not just for me, for you. And you're here because you get first access to become the first to experience the transformation. But first, why do I care so deeply about this? Why did this become my obsession? Because I have lived this. Before I was the guy getting paid $125,000 for a half-day session. Before I earned the Master of Influence Award, an honor shared with titans like Zig Ziglar and Jim Rohn, I was just like you, an entrepreneur who knew that he had real solutions, but struggled to get people to see it. And I watched competitors with weaker ideas win the room while I made powerful concepts sound like legal disclaimers. You know exactly what I mean. As a builder, as a creator, as somebody solving real problems, you've watched this happen repeatedly to you. People like us, the ones who actually do the work, who create the value, who build the solutions. I'm telling you, we're losing to smooth talkers. Type been there if you've watched an inferior competitor win because they presented better. Yeah, exactly. I know. It stings, right? It doesn't just bruise your ego. It costs you money. It costs you opportunity. It's costing you your legacy. And that's when it hit me. This isn't a fluke. It's a pattern. Good people with great ideas are losing because they can't communicate persuasively. Then Jennifer happened. Jennifer is who broke me. She was a brilliant entrepreneur, a builder like you. She had everything. She had the data. She had the traction. She had the team. She had the solution the market desperately needed. Except she didn't have the message. She did everything right, except the one thing that mattered, the final investor pitch. She bombed. Not because her company was weak, but because her presentation was. She couldn't make them see it. She couldn't make them feel it. She couldn't make them believe it. She didn't move them. And just like that, it was over. A life-changing solution. Gone. Her team disbanded. Her shot missed. And then get this. Later that same month, some charlatan with a far inferior product, but captivating visuals, a compelling story, and a mesmerizing pitch raised $50 million. His company failed within 2 years, vaporizing tens of millions of dollars and dozens of careers. Yet he still cashed out for millions. Jennifer, she's still picking up the pieces today. And that's when I decided, witnessing this, I can't save Jennifer's company, but I can help save yours. I couldn't save her company, but I can help save yours. That's why I built this. That's why I'm breaking open 35 years of persuasion mastery that I've collected, meeting with the best in the world, and I've encoded it all into an AI engine. And now you get it. All of it. The same persuasion power that Fortune 500 CEOs pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for is now yours, on demand. I'm giving you access to the same playbook used by the world's most influential leaders. And I had a front row seat. As executive producer of Success TV and publisher of Success Magazine, I had unmatched access to icons you only see on TV and on the front covers of magazines. I didn't just interview them. I interrogated them. I studied them. I deconstructed their messaging, their delivery, their decision sequences. I reverse engineered the neuroscience of persuasion and audience mobilization. I built what I now call an arsenal of weaponized positive influence. And I used it for myself to generate my own fortune, to command boardrooms, to move arena-sized crowds, to launch best-selling books and sell hundreds of millions of dollars from stage. But watching Jennifer, it made me feel selfish, hoarding all these military-grade persuasive communication strategies to myself. So I decided right then to arm the good ones, to arm you, because the timing is critical. The world has changed, and the stakes are getting higher and higher. Right now, you're being drowned in noise, and so are your buyers. So is your team. So is your board. They're being hit with 5,000 messages every day before lunch. They're processing more by noon than a 1950s executive did in an entire year. Think about that. That isn't just distraction. That is cognitive warfare. Your message gets filtered, skimmed, ignored, deleted. Not because it's wrong, not because it's not valuable, because it's not riveting. It doesn't cut through. Meanwhile, the manipulators are winning. They've mastered the algorithm-hacked persuasion, AI-generated hooks, emotional first headlines, hypnotic frameworks, pixel-level performance psychology. They're not just selling, they're hijacking attention. And you, meanwhile, you're hoping that your sincerity will win the day, that a good product will stand out, that providing good service will be found out. Listen carefully here. Hope is not a communication strategy. Precision persuasion is. In today's market, excellence is assumed. Results are expected. Integrity is invisible unless powerfully communicated. The only differentiator left today is your ability to move people, to compel action, to captivate attention and activate behavior. Look, this isn't just another business challenge that you can postpone. AI is accelerating everything. And right now, your competitors are using AI to create better content, better ads, better everything. But here's what they're missing. AI can create content, but it can't create connection. The leaders who combined AI precision with human emotional intelligence, those are the ones that will dominate the next decade. I hope that you got that critically important point. This window will not stay open long. Every month that you wait, more competitors figure it out. Every quarter that you delay, the advantage shrinks. That's why I'm doing this now. Because the leaders who leverage this over the next 12 months will have an unfair advantage for the next 10 years. So let me give you something right now, a tool that you can use right away. I call it the $1 billion opening. This one framework has flipped seven-figure decisions in under 90 seconds. It's the same opening that I've used for investor pitches that secured $8 million in minutes, turned cold and skeptical audiences into standing ovations, converted dismissive executives into enthusiastic advocates. And if you stay with me until the very end of this session, you'll get a private link to download it for free. Okay? No strings, no gate. Now, here's what transforms how you approach every presentation, every pitch, every critical conversation for the rest of your career. It is our riveting AI engine, and it's the world's first AI speech writing engine that combines my 35 years of elite-level persuasion formulas gathered from the best in the world with your unique content to instantly generate persuasively power presentation-ready scripts. Think about that for a second, okay? I want you to really let that sink in. What used to take weeks, agonizing over the right words, over the right angles, over the right hooks and structure, wrestling with the story crafting, the endlessly revising and hoping your message would land, now happens in under 60 seconds. But let me be crystal clear. This isn't another generic AI writing tool, not ChatGPT for presentations. This is my complete live audience tested persuasion mastery. Every nuance, every psychological trigger, every compelling hook encoded into intelligent AI system that writes with the same precision that I use in high-stakes scenarios. Your direct access to influence that's usually reserved for the global elite. Let me show you exactly what it is that I mean. Okay, I'm about to do something I've never done before in a public forum like this. This is raw and real here, okay? I'm going to generate a complete presentation opening, a captivating opening using our riveting AI engine while you watch. So let's say that you're presenting to your board about the Q4 strategy, okay? It's a critical meeting. So I've set already in the engine the audience as the board of directors and the topic Q4 strategy review. And the desired outcome is approval for new market expansion. So let me do the rest here. Okay, I'll pick the Q4 strategy board meeting, click generate captivating opening suggestions. It will now pick from the 7 proven attention-grabbing formulas that I have here. It suggests the 2 most appropriate for this audience and this subject and this objective. Okay, you see that? Okay, looks like it is suggesting raising the stakes or stirring story opening. Okay, we're going to pick raising the stakes. Now it is crafting your captivating opening hook, drawing on my treasure trove of persuasion formulas. And here's the result. I'll read it to you. What if the biggest threat to our Q4 success isn't our competition, but our own hesitation to act on what we already know? While our competitors debate market conditions, we have the data, we have the team, and we have the opportunity to capture the market share they're afraid to pursue. Today, I'll show you exactly how we turn Q4 from a defensive quarter into our most aggressive expansion period yet. Bam, how's that? Pretty darn great, right? Think you'd have the board's attention? And you can see here, this is just the beginning. It will also help you craft a star moment. You'll learn about those in the course. Probably why I won the Master of Influence Award was by using that. Then it shows you your rousing close, and here's a story crafter module. And then you can write your entire script end to end with one button as well. Pretty exciting, right? And that was from a blank page to boardroom ready, captivating open that reframes the entire conversation in seconds. So what used to take hours to conceive and concoct and craft, maybe even days, months, now is done for you in less than a minute. What a time to be alive. But hey, this isn't just AI writing. This is running off of my 35 years of persuasion mastery, encoded into an AI engine that gives you persuasion and influence superpowers. You'll be writing your presentations with the same strategic precision that I've used to command $65,000 keynote sessions and influence billion-dollar decisions. Notice how easy it was to just start using this immediately? Now think of the competitive advantage that this would give you. Your new workflow. You think it, you have our AI script it, and you deliver it with the persuasive power that I'll teach you. And it gets even better. Let me tell you about a few people who will probably remind you of yourself. Ian is the CEO of a $23 million logistics company, maybe a builder like you. He went from stumbling through investor presentations to commanding standing ovations. His last presentation secured $8 million in funding in 22 minutes. Molly, a VP of innovation at a Fortune 500 company, maybe a data and process-based thinker like you. She transformed from being ignored in C-suite meetings to being asked to present the company's vision to the board. Scott here runs a government agency, maybe a logic and facts type of thinker like yourself. He went from conducting boring bureaucratic briefings to presentations so compelling that Congress increased his budget by 340%. Now, if you're thinking, this looks great, Darren, but I'm an introvert or I'm not naturally charismatic. Perfect. That's exactly who this helps the most. Look, I'm an introvert. I am not naturally charismatic. I built all of this for me, for people exactly like you and me. Hey, Ian wasn't a natural presenter himself either. He was an operations guy. Molly wasn't charismatic. She was a data nerd. Scott wasn't a smooth talker. He was a policy wonk. None of them were charismatic. They just used the system. Now they dominate rooms. And if they can do it, what I'm telling you is, so can you. If you're with me here now, write, "Yes, I can," in the chat. Do it to encourage yourself and everybody else that's here with you. Okay, I like that. Now, let's talk about what this transformation actually looks like. Within 30 days, you'll stop dreading presentation requests. That stomach drop when somebody asks you to present, gone. Within 90 days, people start leaning in instead of checking their phones when you present. They engage, they ask questions, they want more. Within 6 months, you're the one they ask to present the big ideas. Your top prospective clients want to work with you. Your boss will look to you for those important meetings. Industry facilitators will ask you to come speak at conferences and appear on expert panels. Within a year, communication becomes your edge. Your name gets mentioned in rooms you're not even in. You're no longer the best kept secret. You're the go-to. And look, this isn't about becoming a professional speaker. This is about becoming the professional who can speak with impact. This is about becoming influential. This is about becoming riveting. So here's what's happening today and why you were specifically invited. You weren't just invited here to watch. You were invited here to join us. You have a chance to be part of something that will never happen again. The inaugural Riveting Strike Team. the originals, the first movers, the OGs, the leaders who built this movement side by side with me and my A-team. This won't be offered again. After this, future participants will get the recordings only. But as a strike team, you'll be part of the inaugural experience, which will involve all sorts of additional interaction and support. Let's open the vault and see what's in store for this strike team. Number one is the complete riveting system. 6 stages, 50 plus sessions, 25 hours of training with me. The future retail of that will be $15,000. Number 2 is the riveting AI engine. 1 year, unlimited access. Precision scripting that reflects decades of persuasion mastery. The future retail of that is $10,000 per year as a license agreement. Number 3 is Hardy Club access. You'll get 1 year access. Your connection to one of the most influential networks on the planet. This is where iron sharpens iron. Access to the kind of associations most could only dream of. An annual access pass is $5,000. Number 4 is Strike Team private access and workshops. This will include exclusive workshops, private channels, and direct access to my team that will be exclusive to this Strike Team experience only. The retail value of that is $5,000. And number 5 is our custom riveting companion workbook. This was designed by me personally, and it was built like an Hermes artifact, a centerpiece display for your library shelf for sure. And the retail value of that is $500. So the total value of all of this is over $35,000. But for the inaugural strike team, you're not paying $35,000. You're not even paying $25,000. You're not even paying $15,000. You're not even going to pay $10,000. For the first time through, it'll only be $5,995. Now that's this time only. And I've also arranged it so that you can start for just $465 today, plus 12 monthly installments of $465. Now, why? Because you showed up. Because you're the kind of influencer that I want with us. And I don't want anything to inhibit you from being able to join us. And because I want this to pay for itself for you before you even fully pay for it. Here's all it takes. Close one deal you wouldn't have otherwise. Nail one pitch. Win one opportunity, and you're in the green. You don't need a dozen wins. You probably need just one, and it pays for itself immediately. Think about it. If your much improved presentation closed one additional client for you, for most of you, that would multiply your ROI. Or one pitch proposal for a promotion or raise, that will multiply your ROI and compound over time. Upsell just one current client on a higher level value service, land just one paid speaking engagement. Yes, you'll be good enough to get paid to speak. Negotiate one vendor contract down, even by a small percentage. Deliver one investor pitch and finally get that yes. Any one of these results will multiply your ROI. And you've got a full year to keep multiplying that return over and over again and driving further distance between you and all your competitors. Now, you know this in your gut. You cannot afford not to do this. So to make sure that you see that you will lose money if you don't join us, I will also give you a pay only if it works guarantee. Yeah, you will pay only if it works. If you cannot see how the riveting training and access to our proprietary riveting AI engine can multiply your investment, even within the first 4 weeks or 4 sessions, I'll refund anything you've paid, 100%, no problem. That assures you you have 0 to lose and everything to gain. If you don't step forward after all those assurances, I simply just can't help you. All right, so here's what we've covered. Number 1 is the problem. You're brilliant. You're committed. You have value to deliver to the world, but your communication isn't converting. And that skills gap, it's killing your growth and your capabilities, and it's stifling your far greater potential. The solution? The riveting system, plus our encoded AI engine. Decades of mastery delivered instantly, giving you persuasion superpowers and a huge competitive advantage. The opportunity here, join the founding strike team, this one-time only experience. and we'll experience it together, one time only, side by side, with me and my A-team. The time sensitivity here, the first strike opportunity to qualify for the private strategy day in person with me, this is a one-time opportunity. It's gone after this. Look, you didn't build your company to go unnoticed. You didn't refine your skills to be ignored. You didn't come this far to remain invisible. You're here to make an impact. Today, that requires you to be riveting. And this is the moment where everything shifts. A defining moment for you. You've seen what it can do. You've seen how fast it works. You've seen what it unlocks. Now the only question is, are you ready to influence? Are you ready to be heard? Are you ready to win the room and change the world? If yes, open up a new tab right now. Go to rivetingspeaker.com right now. And hey, see it from this frame. What if your biggest competitor is also watching this right now? Now it comes down to speed. Who will use it first and how fast? That's what's at stake. And this first mover advantage window, it is closing quickly. So make your move, claim your voice, and let's make you riveting. Oh, and when you join us, you'll be invited right back here inside this magnificent custom-built for you riveting theater for reception day. So I hope to see you right back here.